Football is about forcing your will, moving the ball, making someone miss. Starts to stem from our ability to manifest, ability to create, our ability to achieve and perform, which stem right from our power at our center, at our core.
And then ground in your seat, whether you're seated or lying down, your hips are rooting down into the ground and the crown of your head is reaching up and away. So you're creating a lot of length in the spine between each vertebrae. Now take a big, deep inhale through the nose and open the mouth, exhale, release.
And what I want you just to do is just give yourself a shoulder roll, and so that your shoulder blades are slightly, your shoulders are kind of open, okay? Get your hands down by the sides, palms are facing out front, okay? I want you to slightly turn your chin down, just slightly look down, like 8 feet, 10 feet in front of you. Find a spot to look at. And I want you guys to just take 3 breaths here.
Mindfulness is paying attention to the present moment non-judgmentally. And what that means is it can be applied in our daily lives. It's really a state of being more than a doing, but it can permeate and sort of weave into multiple parts of our lives, and all parts of our lives really.
So mindfulness is a non-judgmental awareness of what is going on in the present moment.
So much health comes out of it, just the calmness and having presence and awareness of the present, and I think the ability to focus more. Because I think when you don't take up very much time out of your day, you kind of forget everything you have going on, and you just sometimes forget to do things. But I think having those 5 or 10 minutes to clear your mind, things come back to you that you are able to prioritize, and I think you're just in a kind of a happier state. You're able to go about things in a better frame of mind.
I think one of the greatest potentials for mindfulness for students is just pausing. It's kind of there's a brain science aspect to it, which is when we feel threatened, when we feel afraid, our rational thinking mind, our cortex, can get cut off and actually hijacked by the sort of threat response part of the brain. And if we pause, if we can learn the power of literally taking a deep breath or counting to 10, that's a simple tool for allowing your thinking mind to re-engage.
I don't want people to misconstrue the behavior of mindfulness, the practice of mindfulness, with a way of just improving the things that are stressing them out, right? Like, it's a tool to return you back to who you are and to like this life and this one life you have, and how you interact with your world, and not necessarily like, if I'm mindful, this homework will go better, you know?
Starting about 2 or 3 years ago, I realized that kids were very stressed out at the school, and part of the stress that I think we have had on campus is a sort of non-stop energy and schedule that really stresses a lot of people out.
The past 2 years have been incredibly stressful with schoolwork, and I would sometimes get wrapped up in only focusing on that and putting that before my mental health and my well-being. And I think it just kind of reminds me that there's more to me that needs to be taken care of than my academic future. And sometimes who I am as a person is more important to focus on.
Mindfulness is great for sports. We're using it now with the football team to sort of have a transition between their academic day and their athletic day, because at Menlo we go, and then we just sort of, put our head on a pillow and wake up and sort of do it again. So we use it as a transition between their academic day and their athletic day.
So sometimes, like when kids come in and the energy is just bad, we'll sit down and do like a 5-minute meditation. Sometimes my energy is bad and I'm walking into the room and I'm thinking, I need this. So just to get into the right headspace for class, we take a couple minutes, and those minutes that we lose at the beginning of class, we make up for by being sort of more ready to be where we are.
I think mindfulness can be hard to stay in the moment, and I admire community members here at Menlo who seem to have a really great handle on it, and I aspire to be anything like that.